All right, guys. So the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department put out a press release this afternoon in regards to a Victorville elderly woman that succumbed this morning to injuries she received from being shot by deputies on Saturday. Now, the Nixle report came out this afternoon. I'll put a link to the Nixle report in the description box below, as well as the story that I'm going to give you. I'll put a link to that story in the description box below as well. But this is another one where it's really questionable. Should you call the police for help or not? And we don't know who called. They're not releasing any information except that it's an ongoing investigation. That's what we know. And, of course, the narrative that they've given us so far. I don't know. I wish I had more, but they're not saying nothing. Let's see what's going on. Thank you to Victorville Daily Press for this story. A 91-year-old woman who was allegedly armed with a shotgun and shot by deputies outside her Spring Valley Lake home Saturday morning has succumbed to her injuries Monday morning. That's this morning. San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department spokesperson Jody Miller said Betty Francois was pronounced dead at the hospital at 6:15 a.m. this morning. In a statement Monday morning, sheriff's officials originally said Francois remained hospitalized after being airlifted to Arrowhead Regional Medical Center in Colton. Francois was shot after deputies responded to a 911 call just after 9:30 a.m. Saturday morning regarding unknown subjects attempting to break into a home in the 17,800 block of Sunburst Road. Sheriff's officials said deputies arrived and Francois allegedly exited the home armed with a shotgun. Sheriff's officials said deputies gave her commands to drop the gun, then she pointed the gun at the deputies and a deputy-involved shooting occurred. Deputies from the Sheriff's Specialized Investigations Division arrived on scene and assumed the investigation. When asked how many rounds deputies fired at Francois, Miller said that was not being released due to the ongoing investigation. Miller confirmed Francois lived at the home and no subjects were found when deputies arrived. The investigation is ongoing and anyone with information is asked to call Deputy Scott Abernathy at the Sheriff's Department. Now, there are so many underlying questions here. I have went through 24 media outlets and platforms trying to find out some information, and everybody's giving the same information I just gave you, which is the information from the sheriff's Nixle report. And instead of giving the Nixle report, I wanted to give you the Victor Valley Daily Press. I said Victorville. I think it's Victor Valley. It's VV Daily Press. I think it's Victor Valley. But here's a 91-year-old woman. You got to think mental, maybe dementia, Alzheimer's, what else is going on there, right? And then these guys come out there. They've got a 911 call. Someone's trying to break into the home. She comes out with a shotgun. Maybe she's terrified. Maybe people were trying to break into her home, and she was just terrified, and she thought they were the ones. She had, again, something's going on up here if you're 91 years old in a lot of cases. I don't know. To call or not to call? That's the question when it comes to calling the police. Just give me your thoughts on this. I know some of you are going to go, ain't enough information. I know, but nobody's given information. Let me know what you think about this, though, in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch on Leos. That's law enforcement officers to include deputies in the desert and from coast to coast.